ready to play?
I didn't come to play. I came to win. Now let's play.
Hello folks, welcome to the first episode for the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind. I am Newbie and I will be bringing you on this wonderful journey back to the year 2002. Alright, so what is the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind? It is a role-playing game, as I said, came out in 2002, and it was definitely pretty cool when it came out. I first played it back on the original Xbox, and definitely was pretty cool having a game of this caliber on there. So what are we going to be doing here? Well, I figured I will continue the story of Anubis Rowan from Skyrim. Now you might be wondering, well, Skyrim takes place 200 years past, well, pretty much Morrowind and Oblivion. How is this going to work? Well, where we left Anubis off was he was sort of overtaken by the Black Book, by Hermaeus Mora, as he became his champion. So now we will be entering the world of Morrowind, 200 years in the past, where we will sort of take on the role of the Nerevar, the hero of the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind. And pretty much this will play into a larger scheme of things that we will see as we play this out. But let's get started and see where things go. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. In the waning years of the Third Era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, and ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
My name. I am Anubis Rowan.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Alright, so we start off in a little tutorial here. Now, you might be wondering why I decided to do this instead of finishing up my Skyrim roleplay. Well, there's a couple of reasons. First of all, I've played through Skyrim so many times that I couldn't find... It didn't feel like a new experience for me, I guess.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
How many people do I have to talk to while going through all of this?
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright, so if I'm making Anubis, he has to start off as Breton. Now, unfortunately, there's not too many facial and hair options. Let's see, I think that's probably the closest we're gonna get to the hair. The face... Well, that might be it, too. Yeah, I could probably have looked for some mods to do with this, but I figured go for the original experience.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Now, as I was saying, the reason that I decided to go with Morrowind, one, I've done Skyrim 1,000 times, but two, I've never completed a game of Morrowind. As much as I've tried and made new characters, I've never fully gone through with it.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, I think I am just going to choose a class. And Battle Mage, probably. Because it has a good amount of magic. Heavy armor is one of my major skills. And some decent other things too that should work out pretty well. So, yes.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Alright. So the signs of... Well, in Skyrim there were the standing stones. Well, in previous games they were actually signs, sort of representative of what month you were born in. And here, well, they're similar but not entirely the same as they were in Skyrim. So let's see. Atronach would be useful, but the stunted magicka, well, here in Morrowind, magicka regenerates when you rest. You can rest almost anywhere outside of town, but you can't rest inside of town. So what that pretty much means is if you take Atronach as your stone, you're not going to be able to regenerate by resting. You'll only regenerate by absorbing magic. So as useful as that might be, I think I'm going to pass for this playthrough. And the mage gives a good boost to magicka. What about the lady? Personality and endurance. Well, endurance should help my health. And personality can help for selling stuff. So you know what? I think I am going to do that. Because the Lord has that weakness to fire. So yeah, I'm going to do the lady.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Alright, so as you can see, this is pretty much everything. Stamina in Skyrim is actually considered fatigue here, but it works pretty much the same. You'll also notice that the various stats here don't actually exist in Skyrim. So Skyrim decided to get rid of those in favor of just focusing more on the skills and the, I guess, the main attributes here, the health, magicka, and stamina. So this one is, Morrowind is pretty much more of a traditional RPG, especially when it comes to the attack, the attack settings and all that. All right.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yes, yes. So you want to grab this identification release, like that. You want to be careful, don't take anything else here, because then they'll
Continue through to the next building and
Come.
talk to Celisgravius.
very angry with you. All right. So we'll close that door there. Now no one's going to see us, because over here we're going to steal a couple things. We got this dagger. We might as well grab that. Note to Hriskar. Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Whatever. Alright, so we can grab some ingredients. There really isn't food as it was in Skyrim. Everything is pretty much an ingredient. So everything has its own set of, I guess, attributes that it does. Well, I guess bread is kind of more of a food, because that doesn't have all the options as like crab meat does, because crab meat has 4 options. Bread only has the restore fatigue. I think this is actually the first time I've actually noticed that. We'll grab these. Grab all the silverware. Flasks. Alright. Now, as far as lockpicking goes, read this little thing. That didn't do anything. So as far as lockpicking goes in Morrowind, You actually have to equip it kind of like a weapon. So you do that. I think F is the general weapon equip. And then you gotta pretty much just attack the chests. Now, fortunately, I got that in the first try. But yeah, lockpicking is definitely, I think it's generally easier than it was in, say, Skyrim or Oblivion. It's all stat-based though, so take that as you will. Let's see, we'll equip the dagger. I can put it away. Alright, so going back to why I decided to do this, well, I've never finished a game of Morrowind, so that's obviously part of it. And yeah, I'm just, you know, I think it would be interesting, especially now that Elder Scrolls Online's Morrowind expansion has come out. Oh yeah, and once when you come into this room, don't immediately go and steal something, because this guy's just right here and he won't approve. Alright, so our release identification has been removed. Morrowind. Okay. Duties. Alright. So you actually want to talk to him about Morrowind and then ask him about his duties here. And he'll say, this package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosides in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. So I got 87 gold and the package for Caius. Yeah. Ooh, some more plates. But I'm not going to steal those with him right there. Alright. So before we go, let's go sell off some of our stuff to the vendor here.
What do you want?
Now this is a little deceptive because you would think the trade house here, you'd go in here, but as you can see at the top, it's considered the back door and it's locked. So you actually have to go around over here to actually go in. Why they set this up like this, I have no idea. But
I offer the best values in town.
okay, that little whistle thing was a little annoying. Okay, so you talk to this guy, and you'll notice, like, pretty much unlike Skyrim, there's not a whole bunch of talking. It's all text. So he's pretty much welcoming you to Errol's trade house. He's Errol. He barters for goods or coin. So we're going to barter here, and we're going to sell off all of this stuff. The silverware, because we do not need it. Silver candlestick, don't need that. The fork, selling that. Alright, and that should... oh, this Flynn thing. It's fortifying willpower and strength. That should be pretty good, but it's worth 100, so we're definitely selling it. And this Mott's... some kind of drink, we'll sell those too. Alright, so that's 126. And we want to get some heavy armor here. Chain coif, iron shield, Nordic steel. Okay, so we have an iron helmet, iron cuirass, iron greaves, and white gauntlet and rough gauntlet. And we'll lower the cost a little bit. And hopefully he'll accept that. And he did. Okay. And whenever you sell something with a different cost than the original, it actually sort of helps you out a little bit with your... where is it? Your mercantile skill. Yep. As you see, we've made a little bit of progress on it. Alright, so we're going to equip all our heavy armor here. We got a whole 6 armor points. It's not going to help too much. Alright, and before we go much further, let me save it. Going 1. Last time I attempted to record this, I accidentally hit quick load, which ruined my save. And there's no quick saving or auto saving in Morrowind here. I don't think there is anyways. Let me just check. Auto save on rest. Okay, so you have to rest to auto save. Well, you can't rest just anywhere. So yeah, that ruined my save last time. So that wasn't too good. Alright. How much gold do I have left? 70, okay. So you want to go over here. It's behind the, nope, that's not where we came from.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Here we go. So you want to go over to this big bug thing. Don't attack it or anything. I don't think you can attack it. Well, since we've just saved, let me just see. Okay, you can't attack the Silt Strider, which is a good thing. Because that's pretty much your form of transportation around here. So you go up here, you talk to this guy, or lady, or whatever.
Why walk when you can ride?
Okay, it's a lady. Go to travel, and she'll take you to Balmora for 14 gold.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
And the lady turned into a guy. I'm assuming it's just pretty much to be representative of different vendors. Or different, like, Silt Strider keepers. Alright, so that's the Council Club. I want the South Corner Club thing, whatever. I don't know. Now you'll notice pretty much like right off the bat that this city of Balmora is pretty much bigger than almost all the cities in Skyrim. Or at least it feels that way. Yeah, there's not as many NPCs roaming about, or at least not doing anything interesting. But at the same time, it does have a much larger feel. Because as you can see, there's a little river separating this section of the city with that section, and it's a nice little, I guess, addition. Or, well, I guess not an addition, because this was before Skyrim, but it's a nice way to set things up. And it gives a sense of, I guess, size. Especially when you consider that this game came out in 2002, when, especially RPGs really weren't as large as this. At least not 3D RPGs like this. Also, you'll notice at the bottom that
brings you here,
my
Brendan?
green stamina / fatigue bar has actually gone down a little bit. That's because I'm running instead of the normal walking. You can't see it so much like that. Let's see. Okay, so this is walking, this is running. As you can see, it's a big difference. Not really. But, yeah, pretty much if you decide to run, it takes away a bit of fatigue every few seconds or whatever. So it's kind of like, well, I guess it's kind of like sprinting in Skyrim, except not as fast. Alright, I think this is the guy I want to talk to. Good day, Ambacola, Closius, publican of the South Wall. Let's talk to him about Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down to the end of the street. Alright, let's see if we can follow that without getting lost. Oh, this is it. Yep, Caius Cosides' house. Don't ask me
Speak
why
freely, friend.
he has no shirt on. I have no idea why that is, but... what? Yes, I'm Caius Cosides. But what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosides? What are you talking about? So you report to him. So you say your name is Anubis Rowan, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. Sure. And then I give him the package. Yes, very interesting. So it says here that the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Anubis? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Anubis Rowan. Now you belong to the blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blades trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the blades trainers. Let's see what orders he has. Oh, he's given me 200 gold. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new. And you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need to cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. He has a lot of ors. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Alright, well he's given us some gold. It's always a good thing. So you know what? I think we are, since we're a battle mage, gonna help the Mages Guild. Now we just gotta figure out where they're at.
Do I know you?
I hope not. I haven't done anything wrong here. Yet. Okay, what is going on there? Oh, that's just a shadow. Okay, a little graphics bug causing whoever's up there to cast shadows, like, right? 1 and 2, yeah. So their shadows just kind of go through the wall. It happens, you know. Can't expect perfection. I mean, even games nowadays have untold amount of bugs, as we saw in Mass Effect Andromeda. Alright. Do we have a location on the guild here? Guild of Mages. Right over here. Who's this guy?
What brings you here, Breton?
Girl. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry. Alright, let's talk to this person. Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Yes. You look the sort we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mages Oath and join the guild? Yes. You are now a member. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform. And once you are ready, you can ask me about advancement. Well, duties, I don't have any for an associate. Speak with me again when you've proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. Because apparently I can't do anything big. Alright. So Ajira's should be somewhere down here, I believe. And if I could recall correctly, she's a Khajiit. Also, this is kind of neat but weird that you can see a little bit of the stuff behind this little thing right there.
Who put that there?
Here's Ajira.
Muthsera?
What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to reach the high places? Let's ask about duties. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman, in the Mages Guild, Azira must study local mushrooms. To finish Azira's report, Azira needs a sample of Luminous Rissola, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Haifa Fascia. Azira knows you can find all of these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the River Odai, until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. And my journal has been updated. So another thing about Morrowind versus, say, Skyrim, or even Oblivion before that, is Morrowind doesn't hold your hand at all. You don't have any quest markers or anything like that. You barely have a map, as you can see at the bottom here. I mean, you do have one in, like, the, I guess, the right-click screen, whatever you want to call this screen. But, yeah, you don't have any quest markers, so you pretty much have to do everything on your own. Figure out where you're going, that sort of thing. Also, while I am here, let's equip a spell, and then we'll be ready when we need to. Alright. Oh, I think I've gone too far up.
Is there something you...
Alright, so let's check the journal out here. Look for mushrooms. They may be found in the swamps of the Bitter Coast. I can get there by following the River Odai south of Balmora until I see a wooden bridge. Alright, so let's see. What's quick save? I think it's F5. Yes. So we want to save first thing. And then I'm assuming we just follow this river down. Oh, so we have a lovely orc running around there. Yes, obviously the models aren't the best, but for the time they were pretty good, and especially on like the original Xbox. There weren't too many RPGs on the original Xbox. I mean, definitely Fable. Fable was a good RPG. What else? Well, Knights of the Old Republic, but that came out a year after this, and I mean, honestly, the models aren't much better on Knights of the Old Republic. I mean, they're a bit better. But at the same time, Knights of the Old Republic was nowhere near the scale that Morrowind is. So, alright. Is this? I don't think this is the bridge she was talking about, because this is like a rock bridge. So I'm guessing I go this way. Oh, so I see my chance to, because if you look on this screen, you have where your spells are. You have your cost and your chance, I'm assuming, for the spell to work. So one thing I've just noticed, I think I knew to an extent in the past, but it's been forever since I played Morrowind. But pretty much what that little chance thing meant is the chance for the spell to hit. And the reason it was so low, I think, is because my fatigue was so low. So, yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind as well. Because even in Oblivion, if you cast a spell, it's going to hit. If you swing a sword, it's going to hit. Here in Morrowind, there's a lot of chance to whether or not you hit something. So you want to have your fatigue up high. Otherwise, you're going to miss. Or your spell is going to fizzle. And it's just going to be a bad time all around. Alright. Trying to tell if things are going better or not. I can't really see if I'm getting any closer. Well, I'm in the West Gash region, but I'm still not in the Bitter Coast. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot that's how you take things. Yeah, you don't automatically take like flowers or other things for alchemy. It actually takes you to a little screen there. Alright. And we also have our first little thing to attack. Alright, spell is R, yes. Now I just gotta walk up to, I think this is a scrib. Yes. Nice! Got it in one hit. He didn't have anything for me, oh well. Alright, but yeah, that worked pretty well. I had a 97% chance because they had a decent amount of, I guess, hits. A decent amount of fatigue. Alright, and what is this here? There's Ancestral Tomb. Well, I'm not really interested in going in there right now, because I'll probably die, because there's probably skeletons and ghosts all in there. So we'll just hold off on that. I also realized I forgot while I was in Balmora to go get like a sword or an axe or something. So that could be bad if my spells don't work as well for me. So we have some people over here. Hopefully they're not aggressive. We'll put our hands away for the moment. Let's just walk up to them. They're not attacking so far, so we might be alright. I am a miner in the Shulk Egg Mine, but I'm getting some fresh air. Well, let's ask him about the latest rumors. I heard there has been some trouble up at Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it? It's on the island of Solstheim, north of Vardenfell. I think that's what leads you to the,
Hello.
What's your story?
I don't know if I can help you, but...
well, the expansion that leads you to Solstheim here in Morrowind. Little secret. Quama foragers and warriors won't attack us, since they're used to our smell. But they attack intruders, and you smell like an intruder. But don't worry, the queen squirts out foragers and warriors like seeds. If the foragers and warriors bother you, kill them, or run past, whichever is easier. But do us a favor and don't kill the workers. They won't bother you, and we need them to keep the queen laying and the eggs ripening. Interesting. Ooh, and there's a miner's pick here. It's an axe two-handed. How is it versus my little dagger? Well, my dagger has a better lower, like, damage, minimum damage. So I might just keep the dagger for now. Alright. This is a wooden bridge, so is this what leads over to the Bitter Coast? Because I'm in the Ascadian Isles region, so maybe? I mean, there's big mushroom towers, but I'm still not exactly seeing... Uh-oh. Loading area. That does happen every once in a while as well. But I think that's just the nature of how the game is. I know I did sort of think about... Oh, there's a Quama forager. Let's wait a moment for our fatigue to... go back up, but I know there is it's like a mod or something like that uses the assets of Morrowind but sets it up in a better working engine. I've been interested in taking a look at it. I haven't had the chance to really play around with it at all yet, though. But that is something that I might look into. I don't know how well save files transfer over with it and that sort of thing, but something to at least keep in mind. Alright, Lil Kwama Forager. Let's see how well we do with our dagger. Oh. Yeah, there's also no blocking, I don't think. And as you can see, okay. Yeah, I missed so many times there, but I was able to finally take care of it. And where am I? I'm still in the Ascadian Isles region. Alright, well, I might just take this opportunity to save. Do a little bit as far as finding those mushrooms. And then we'll continue on from where we were on the next episode. So yeah, let me know if there's anything that you want to see in this playthrough of The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Do you think I should continue on the Battle Mage route, or should I maybe try to boost up something else here? If you have any tips for playing Morrowind, let me know. I've paid attention to a couple things, but I'm still not really sure. As I said, I've never really completed Morrowind. But yeah, let me know in comments below, and we'll go from there. So, see you all later.
Alright folks, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to click on the bell icon for notifications on all of our new videos. Thank you, and see you in the next episode.